Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a treat for you. We are going to be demonstrating the new capabilities of the XCell. Personally, when the original cell came out, I wasn't really too big on sports shot bowling, and the cell was kind of what opened my eyes to what I would totally be capable of on longer patterns. So what would I compare it to? The ball that's pretty much my long pattern go-to ball right now, which is my gem. The layouts are a little bit different. I have my go-to pin down layout on my gem, and I have my favorite pin up layout on my XL. The reason I did this was so I could have both in my bag for two different parts of the block. So as you're going to see, the gem is probably going to be a little bit earlier and a little bit smoother, whereas the XL is going to be early, just not as early, a little bit later. It's going to flare a little bit more and have a little bit more down lane reaction. Or at least that's the goal. Haven't thrown any shots yet, so let's go see what we find out. All right. Just working on one practice shot here. So I have an idea. We're on 28 with my feet. Good guess. All right, last one went high flush. So we're gonna move one left here to 29. Oh! All right, let's try that one more time on 29. Might have been a bad rack. 6 pin's a little bit off here if you can't tell. A little bit wider. There we go. All right, feet still on 29, so we're not moving. Just going straight into the XL here. See what differences we can spot. Oh, instantly. All right, so first one, obviously you can tell the difference, right? A little bit quicker off the spot down lane. Still heavy rolling. We're going to move another one left here. Moving into 30, maybe move the eyes into some heavier oil. Wow, ball keeps moving and moving. All right, so that last one's a little high flush again. Gonna move another one left. Keep those eyes in. Oh, the leaner. All right. Same thing here. Gonna keep the eyes in. Might have been a little firm with that last one, so let's get back to regular normal speed. All right, one more from that spot. We're gonna wrap things up. Let's wrap things up. All right, guys. So one of my favorite things about recording videos, especially like the one we have going on today, is I'm a really big fan of when we have a comparison of bowling balls and they don't just do the exact same thing, and I'm able to kind of explain the differences to you. So obviously today we saw two totally different ball reactions. The gem, a lot earlier, smoother, rounder. The brand new XL with the layout that I have on it, obviously a little tad longer, flares more, and a little bit stronger down lane. So why is that important? So for two strong, solid ASYMs, it's important that a company has some type of gap between them. And in my honest opinion, these balls are the perfect 1-2 punch, especially when bowling on heavier oil conditions, especially if you're going to be attacking patterns, like dragon, shark, and things like that. So the thing I love about the gem is it's a really early and controlled reaction. That's why a lot of people throw urethane on the lanes, right? We throw urethane because it gives us an early, consistent, predictable reaction. Gem is kind of the exact same thing for me, just in reactive form. Well, what happens when that starts to get too lazy? We start seeing a loss of carry, right? That's when you need a ball that's going to be similar in strength, but a step up in terms of down lane reaction to help you carry those corners when it starts getting a little too lazy. The last shot with the gem, you saw the 6-pin kind of slap the 10 out, and that's a good sign, but eventually those 10s stop getting slapped out, and the ball starts to quit. So in comes the XL. As you can saw, as we got a little bit further left into the oil, it did get a little bit lazier. It wasn't as violent, but it still kind of kept that hitting power and carry. So to me, I think Roto Grip knocked this one out of the park. I'm excited to have both of these in my bag when I attack longer patterns. Really not much else to say. You guys saw it in the shots. I know it's not a ton of shots. I try to keep these videos as short as possible so you don't have to, scroll and scroll and scroll. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments. Just want to say thank you to my sponsors, obviously Storm, the whole SPI team, Roto Grip, 900 Global, Compass Sportswear. These jerseys have been fantastic. They're so comfortable. People have been complimenting me all the time. If you guys want your own, head on over to Compass Sportswear and make sure you go under brand collaborations with Scott Anderson Bowling. We've got hoodies, we've got crew necks, and we've got jerseys. So if you guys want to check those out, I'd appreciate it. Besides that, thank you to the crew here at Spares. They always oil the lanes when I need them. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you don't follow on TikTok, go ahead and check that out so you can watch me live in action during my league and tournament settings. It's at Scott Anderson Bowling. Same thing everywhere. So, again, to everybody out here on YouTube, thank you guys for all the support. About to shoot another video here, so let's get started. As always, bowl up a storm. Storm Nation, baby.